Hello and welcome back. Now, in the bay this week, we have a 2020 Aston Martin DB11 V12. Sounds absolutely incredible. Downside is it's the horrendous flat black. We are going to be minting this vehicle up and then coating it. Wheels are also coming off and being coated gloss black. Not a nice mix with the brakes on this. The dust is insane. Flat black is a nightmare. Anyone that has seen my recent posts on some stuff about a Ford Cougar I did, and anyone that is into detailing will understand flat black and just the issues. It's a nightmare to work with and a nightmare to polish. Yeah, let's have a look at it and then we'll get it outside, get it washed, decontaminated, back in, and then start work. Now the car is dirty, to be fair. It's obviously been used in the rain recently. It has only done just over 3,000 miles, but already you can see it's got some swirls in it. There is pretty much zero protection on this car. I wash it, and it's obviously been previously washed by the dealership and prepped by the dealership to sell. The customer's only had it about a month and a half now. And it's a week and a half since I cleaned it. Look at the dirt on them brakes, or from them brakes, should I say, on the wheels. It's horrific. Brake dust, one of the first things I said to the customer was, I'm going to remove and coat those wheels because they're horrible. So anything we can do to make them stay clean for as long as possible, we will be doing. You can just see, even before it's like fully ready for inspection, you can see the swirls. So yeah, let's get it outside, get it washed, get it prepped, and we'll see you in a minute. She's washed, she's decontaminated, she's been clay barred and ready for inspection. Now, I've been around it already, and for a 2020 car that's done 3,000 miles, it's not very nice at all. You've got plenty of swirls, which we can understand. You can see a nice scratch along that wing there. There's just very bad wash techniques been used on this, I'm guessing by a dealership or previous owner. So my customer's not owned the vehicle for long. I think it's about a month and a half he's owned it now, and I think it's a late 69 plate this. I think it was January it was registered. So it's just bad. There's evidence here. There you go, bird poo stain. Well, pterodactyl by the look of that. But you can see somebody, when you move along the door, somebody's definitely attacked that, scrubbed it. So we'll rectify that. It's just generally not in good condition. All around the door handle. Plenty. Now that's all stone chips, ladies and gentlemen. So lots of swirls and holograms. Definitely been washed with a brush, I reckon, in its life. What else have we got? All the gloss black trims. Definitely ruined, as normal. You don't even need the inspection light for the boot, look. Just horrific. But that's flat black for you. Flat black is horrible. It's not very nice to work with. It's just hard work in general to make this and keep it. Obviously, if it's not had protection from new, which this clearly hasn't, again, more look, stone chips everywhere. Door handles on this side, absolutely battered. Got polish residue in there. Just general bad washing, and we've got sanding marks there, yeah. Some definite sanding marks on the edge of that wing. So we got our work cut out on this one. Being flat black, it's horrible. It's really not nice. Anyone that has detailed a flat black car before will definitely understand my pain on this vehicle. But we got 4 days to make this look pretty and get it to a standard that I say the customer will keep in top condition. Unfortunately, it'll be myself keeping this in top condition. I know the customer's very anal about how he likes his cars to look. Anybody that saw the McLaren video a few months ago, he previously owned the McLaren, got rid of the McLaren for this. Now this is genuinely a wolf in sheep's clothing. V12 twin turbo, absolutely phenomenal. The sound out of this thing is crazy. When you start this with the flaps open, my dear God, you don't expect the noise that comes out of this to come out of an Aston Martin, that's for sure. So, yeah, let's get some compounds out. We'll give it a test and see how we're going to attack this as best as we can in the time we've got. So we've done some test patches and 50-50 of the bonnet. It's not quite central, but who cares? You can see the massive difference. It is absolutely incredible. Now, being flat black, expected it to be really, really hard work. The recent other car I did that was flat black was horrible. This, absolutely fantastic. 2 passes with Auto Brights and Rich on a green pad. And that is literally the finish we've got from that. It is absolutely incredible. There's the odd deeper imperfection. One just picked up there that we're gonna spot correct. Moved on to the sides and it's a different story. This section here and the outer skin of the door and the rear quarters are plastic. They physically, if I can do it, they're plastic. So Enrich on the green pad was actually leaving polishing marks in. So we've ended up having to, that bottom section, the door and the rear quarter, go over them with Enrich on a green pad to get as much of the imperfections out as possible, and then go over them with a black pad with Enrich, not final finish. Final finish on the black pad wasn't removing the polishing marks, whereas Enrich on the black pad was. And then we are now left with, again, absolutely spotless. Now there was a bird poo stain, really bad, somewhere there. That's now completely gone. Managed to get rid of that. That took about 4 or 5 attempts. But we got rid of it. That's the main thing. You can just see the clarity and the gloss is just absolutely incredible now. How it should look, in fairness, apart from that section. I want to try and do something more. Don't know what more I can do with that whole section. It's just peppered with stone chips already. You can see it almost looks metallic, but it's not. It is just peppered in stone chips. So I'm going to try and cut that a little bit more and then refine it and see what we can do. But let's be honest, you can't see that unless you're up close. It just looks absolutely spot on now. So, but we've done this rear quarter, driver's door, driver's bottom section. We have got the bottom side skirt to do. It's going to be a bit tricky. The 3-inch polisher doesn't fit. We've done pillar up and over, and we've done half of the roof. So that is day 1 complete. I'm coming nice and early tomorrow. Wheels are coming off tomorrow, so I'll have a package with some wheel ceramics so the wheels can come off and then be polished and coated, obviously. And we'll finish polishing the car. That will be day 2 taken care of, and then day 3 will be coatings, interior bits and pieces that we have to do. I've just spotted there. We'll chase that out tomorrow. as well, and just go around it before we coat it and just make sure it is immaculate. One thing I will say about Aston Martin, their paintwork is incredible. This whole car has pretty much zero orange peel. As you can see, it is flat. It's great. So yeah, let's go for day 2. So, we have a delivery. IO Detail. Ladies and gents, go give them a follow online. Customer service is second to none. Next day delivery if you order before 4. DPD, so it's fully tracked. Let's have a look what's inside the box. Doing this one-handed as always. We have sweets. Sweeties, always good. Let's empty this lot in the bin. Can't stand. Wheel coatings, KKD Revolve for the Aston Martin, which means we can now get the wheels off this. Now, because I don't have a ramp, it's an utter ball ache with this car. You can't put an axle stand underneath it. There is pretty much nowhere. There's 2 jacking points and that is it. So we're gonna have to do one side at a time, unfortunately. Off, cleaned, decontaminated, dried, coated, back on, and then we'll do the other side. Bit long-winded, but needs must, gotta do it. Get these cleaned, look at the state of them. Empty bay means one thing. The Aston Martin DB11 is done, it's gone. The customer's just collected the vehicle. You've seen the walk around, it looks absolutely insane. Customer's happy with it. The gloss that the coating and the polishing has brought out on that is just incredible. Despite it being a bit tricky to polish because of the fact of the panels being plastic, we couldn't take paint depth readings, so it made work a little bit harder. We had to be clever. But it looks incredible. Customer's happy, which is the most important thing. Thanks, as always, to everyone that comments, subscribes, follows, messages, you name it. If you have got a comment, question in the comments box below, we'll get it answered. Other than that, take care and we'll see you on the next one.